Take Action was something advertised around my school pretty well.
What got me interested was actually seeing my friends doing it, and it was like, okay, I want to be a part of that.
I never really had anything to do after school, and like they told me about the programs. They started like talking about like all these events and like the classes that were being given. So like once like I've heard about it, I was like, oh, you know, maybe it'll be interesting.
I wanted to be part of something bigger. I wanted to help people, you know, anyone in need.
Well, at first it was just something for me to do after school, but then I realized how much of an impact it was making, so I got more involved in it.
A couple of my friends were going to the Take Action meetings, and then I thought it'd be interesting to check it out. And I thought it was interesting how these kids were like organizing these events, and they were the ones behind all of these things that were going on campus.
You're here because you care about not just going to school, but making school something special for yourself and for everybody else that goes there.
I encourage you, I implore you to continue to do what you're doing. Go to your school, be that leader, be that trendsetter, change your neighborhood, change your school.
Not only protect your family, but protect your friends too.
It made me a more involved person. It made me not an independent person, but like as I can work with other people and join other things and not feel so poorly about myself.
Building more leadership skills. I have been captain for the dance team for 2 years already.
Now I'm in marching band. I'm like the leader of my section, which is the basses.
I become ambassador of our school's Take Action campaign.
You compare this right here, this is city life, right? We don't know poverty. What is poverty? Is it just to be a hobo? Well, if I give you $100, you can buy 2 pairs of pants and 1 shirt. Imagine that for a day for food.
You gotta learn to save planet, save the world, save for your children.
We find different types of ways to, even if it's small or big, we just want them to impact both our lives and their lives and to teach awareness around everybody, not just ourselves. We learn from all of these experiences. It's fun while we do it.
Hey, what's up, Five Parents? What's up, Five Parents? We're doing an anti-cyberbullying event. Come sign our pledge wall and pledge that you will not cyberbully.
To be a leader, you don't just lead people around and boss them around. You also have to be with them. And
it got me really focused on making sure I had good grades, making sure I was a good leader in and outside of class.
Like, get the message through to them, because if not, then you're just bossing them around. You don't really get to interact with them. And I think leadership means you have to be part of something.
So that way I can be a role model to the kids and not just be that person that says that they are something, but not necessarily is.
I'm in 2 leadership programs, this one, and I'm in ROTC at this school. I was not a leader. I wasn't ready to take that risk for people I'm with. I wasn't ready to jump in the fire for people and all that, but now I am.
Honestly, my biggest accomplishment, I think, is just like being around for so long, because a lot of the time I would just hop between clubs, but this has been a constant.
I know the administrators, that I am involved with the new bank that just opened up at my school, that I am part of many other clubs now that are part of Take Action. And what better way than thanking Take Action for building me up basically over my high school experience.
Today is Kick Butts Day. It's a national day that empowers youth to stand out and speak up against smoking.
Why do this? To help save lives, to help people quit smoking, and to protect everyone from secondhand smoke.
Behind me, there is a pledge where people would pledge not to smoke. And we got a lot of students and even our own administrations to pledge.
Specifically, I wanted to change the amount of students that smoke at our school because there's so many students that smoke at our school and it has a really bad effect on your lungs.
This is the lung of a person who smokes. Your teeth gets cavities and holes and it gets like yellowish, brownish.
We also had a table where there's livers and teeth. This is what happens if you were to smoke.
We had people sign pledges to get t-shirts. That was really eye-opening to see how many people were willing to do a pledge to stay tobacco-free.
For Denim Day, we had a giant poster like this too, but instead of like just writing our names, we got little fabrics of denim and we got those paint brushes and we just swirled them on the denim days, and that was our pledge.
A lot of the students were specifically taking interest into social issues like rape and things that were happening not just around the school, but like all throughout our community.
For Denim Day, we actually did some kind of a fashion show.
Students modeled some of the t-shirts that the students from Take Action campaign created. They had like these empowering messages about standing up against rape and domestic violence and sexual abuse and things like that. And then after school, we had the self-defense workshop where we had Dean Joseph come in and teach the students a little bit about self-defense.
Good. What do we do and how do we help? We help absolutely anybody. Doesn't matter what religion you are, what race you are.
With SSLA, we went to the Union Rescue Mission in Skid Row. I served food to the homeless. I was a little nervous going there at first because I didn't know what to expect, like how was it going to be, but it turned out to be a really good experience.
You serve them well. I know that when I get back to Skid Row, there's going to be smiles and there's going to be stories about these great kids who came downtown, so I appreciate that. With that, based on what you did today, how many of you want to come back and help Skid Row in the future? That's outstanding.
We went to a convalescent home and we volunteered. We were with the elders. We made bracelets beforehand and we're handing out bracelets. We're talking to them, getting to know their life stories.
We went to a San Fernando mission and we planted plants on the side of a freeway.
Because like there would be floods there, so the trees would prevent like the mud from going down to like the streets, and like we basically like helped like plant everything to avoid that.
Spread the word. Talk about what you saw, what you didn't see, what you want to see in the future. Tweet it, put it on your phone and get it out there. It's important that people know what's going on, but more importantly, what you guys did about it.
There was a girl who spoke out and she said her dad was in the shelter.
Seeing how my dad turned out, I wanted to tell those people so they didn't turn out. I guess you could say that my dad. But my dad did find home, and now he has home. He's finding a job, going on job interviews, and since that has the capability of helping my dad, I want to show others that have that capability too.
It just impacted me because when I was younger, me and my sister lived in one of those. And to have the situation switched and to know how she lived and her father lived, it was very moving, and that impacted me most of all.
My most memorable moment was a competition at Paramount Studios that we did. I was dancing, and we won first place for the first time in our category.
Winning Paramount Studios last year. We won in the small group section and we were dancing and we won.
For 4 years already, we've been getting first place, and hopefully this year we get first place again.
I want to thank you guys for continuing to strive to be the best, continuing to take action, continuing to focus on that spotlight of success.
My biggest accomplishment was to actually get accepted to colleges. I got accepted to Cal State San Marcos, Cal State Northridge, and Cal State LA.
I'm a major in pre-business management, and I'm going to Cal State Long Beach.
Well, I'm planning on attending Cal State Northridge.
I'm leaning towards the music industry and get my Bachelor of Fine Arts so I can actually also understand music.
I want to go to Cal State Northridge, and I want to study psychology.
Semester I'm taking sociology and English and Spanish. It really helped me to get a step ahead.
My biggest accomplishment with Take Action is getting into my dream school. They helped a lot because I became more focused. They made sure that I was doing what I was supposed to and that I was on the right road. They helped me explore all my other options and made sure I was doing the right thing for me, and not just because, oh, everybody loves that school. It was more of what's gonna get me to where I wanna be.
I'd like to thank our SLAC coordinators not here, Sam, because she's the one who really kept me in this program.
Thank my coordinators, but really, they've been there since day one.
Jessica, Ms. Ramirez, Well, I'd like to thank Beyond the Bell for actually fundraising all of this. Like, if it wasn't for you guys and giving the money, none of this would be possible. Like, we wouldn't be learning all these new experiences like, every day anyways. So it's a big thank you to you guys.